What's going on, YouTube? Shut down for the night. Thought I'd shoot y'all a video after talking to the guy next door. New driver over here. He said he been driving about 4 to 5 months. I ain't gonna tell y'all the company. Making sure he ain't like standing right beside the door. I mean, right beside my window. He been driving about 4 or 5 months. I ain't gonna say the company. But you know, we got to talking. I usually don't talk to other truck drivers, but he started up the conversation, so might as well talk to him, right? Long story short, I found out how much he was making. Said he basically making the same thing I'm making, about $1,000 a week. Cool. And then from now, conversation went left field. Tell y'all what he started talking about. He was like, you know, I just got in the truck and I got my CDL. They told me I was gonna make all this money, but when I got to thinking about it, you know, I'm working 70 hours a week, and if you take 70 hours and divide or multiply it by this number and that number, you know, basically we making like $5 to $7 an hour. And I was like, you making what an hour? $5 to $7 an hour? I was like, wait, who told you this? He was like, yeah, man, you know, because we busting our ass, you know, we working 70 hours a week, so, you know, all you gotta do is just do 70 hours, divide and multiply by that number. I don't know what, I forget I don't know what the hell he was talking about. But, you know, I just went along with the flow, because, I know where he got it from. I done heard plenty of people, you know, do this same stupid calculation where they take 70 hours a week. They just come up with that random number, and they start multiplying and dividing by another number, and they come out with like $5 to $7 an hour. So I'm gonna shoot this video, tell y'all how much we really get paid an hour. At least how much I'm getting paid an hour. Need to go to the zoner for this. We're working on it. I'm gonna show y'all my load right up. Look, it's already up. Check it out. First of all, it's going to Memphis, Tennessee. I think my dispatcher be watching my videos. He must be out there. How you know I want to go back to Memphis? You've been watching my videos, so somebody didn't send them to you. Got me a load going back to Memphis, huh? Messing with my wallet. It's going to Memphis. It's how many miles is it? 600 miles altogether, empty and loaded. You calculate that, that's gonna be 600 miles. Of course, y'all know we get paid, empty and loaded pays the same thing, 38 cents a mile. All right, and I picked it up today. By the way, this load gotta be there tomorrow. I picked it up today from Grand Prix, Texas. See that? I picked it up today. So it's going from Grand Prix, Texas to Memphis, Tennessee. And basically all we want to know is how much am I getting paid an hour. So I kind of wrote it down over here because I'm on my iPhone. I'm trying to speed things up. You know, I did some equations for y'all. Actually, that was the wrong page. No, that was the right page. Alright, so check it out. It's going 600 miles, okay? That's what we need to know. We need to know how many miles am I going total. I'm going 600 miles. How much am I getting paid for? 600 times 38 cents a mile equals $228 gross. That's how much I'm gonna make to do this load. I picked it up today. It's got to be there tomorrow at 9 a.m., okay? Now you want to know how many hours does it take to go 600 miles, okay? At 60 miles an hour, it takes 10 hours to do this load. So I can do that in one shift. I'm only shut down right now because remember, before I picked up this load, I was at Walmart, which is why I shot that video earlier today. I was at Walmart. So basically I had 2 loads today, and I'm just now loaded. Well, I'm not just now loaded. I was able to drive like 2 more hours. But anyways, anyway it goes, it still would take 10 hours to do this load. I already knocked off 2 of those hours, so I got about 8 hours to go. Moving on. So 600 times 38 cents a mile is $228. That's how much it's paying. Now we know it's gonna take 10 hours to go 600 miles, okay? So all you gotta do all you got to do to know how much I'm getting paid an hour, you take $228, because that's how much it's paying total, and divide it by 10 hours, because it takes 10 hours to go 600 miles. And what are you left with? 228 divided by 10 should give you $22.80 an hour. That's how much I'm getting paid to do this load right here. I'm getting $22.80. That's nowhere near $5 or $7 or, you know, whatever he was talking about over there. Shocking, I know. If you want to recheck the math, just do $22.80 times it by 10. That's going to give you $228. That's how much it's totally paying. And remember, 600 miles times 38 cents is $228. So this load right here is paying me $22.80 an hour. Now let's look at my next load. Give me a second. I got to pull up. Once I get to Memphis, I got another load. Ooh, we just got some payroll action. I'll go ahead and show y'all that. Some daily pay action. Oh, that's that Walmart load. See that? That Walmart load. That was some load I turned in earlier today, this morning. It paid $317 net. And I thought I'd go ahead and add that in there. Alright, check it out. When I get to Memphis, I got a load in Memphis and it's going, check out where it's going. It's going to Henderson, Nevada. It's got to be there on the 10th. Today is the 5th. I won't be able to pick it up to the 7th because I'm gonna be in Memphis tomorrow. I'll be in Memphis tomorrow. But once I get to Memphis, I gotta take a 10-hour break. So might as well say I won't be able to pick up that load to the 7th unless they open around midnight. But I don't know. I gotta call and we're working on it. I gotta call and see what time this place opens and closes. But what we want to look at is how many miles. Check it out. It's 1,646 miles. How much am I getting paid an hour? Like I said, to speed things up, I wrote it down for you. It's okay. I'm going 1,646 miles. Okay. First you need to know how many hours it's gonna take to do this, and I already got it calculated for you. It's gonna take 28 hours. Okay. Total. But for the sake of time, I rounded it up to 30 hours. And basically that's driving 10 hours a day. It's gonna take me 3 days to do this load. If I drive 10 hours a day, 10, 20, 30, that's 30 hours. And it's gonna take 30 hours to go 1,646 miles, okay? First of all, how much is the load paying? 1,646 times 0.38 cents. It's gonna pay me $625.48 gross, you know, gross, so no taxes out of that. That's how much it's gonna pay me. And now we know how much it's gonna pay me. All you gotta do is take $625, divide it by the 30 hours, and I'm gonna get paid $20.83 an hour. So $20.83 times 30 hours. Get my calculator because apparently I didn't calculate what that is. What did I say? I said 20. Clear this out. Come on. 20.83 times 30 is okay. That's $625 right there. So let me say what I just said. So if you want to check your math, $20.83 an hour times the 30 hours. 30 hours being how long it takes you to get there. That is $625, and like I said, 1,646 times 38 cents. We know it's paying $625. It takes 30 hours to get there. 10 hours a day. Each hour is paying $20.83 an hour. So that's nowhere near. That's two loads I just showed y'all. I showed y'all a load I'm on now, how much that's paying an hour, and I'm showing y'all a load that I'm picking up once I get to Memphis. Unless I get caught up in some crap again, right? You never know. You never know. Now that's nowhere near $5 to $7 an hour. So You know, don't fall into the misconception, okay? First of all, we get paid to drive. Being in the sleeper berth, okay? Obviously, by the way, the sleeper berth, it counts towards your 70 hours, in case you didn't know. Being in the sleeper berth is gonna run your 14-hour clock down, so you got to keep in mind when you do that 70 hours that your clock is still running on your 14 hours. Now, if you just, let me see if I can pull on my log right quick. I'm gonna show y'all where people go wrong. Now, let's look at my log. Okay. Now, if you look at this, it says on my 70, I only got 6 hours left. You would think I would need a 34-hour reset, right? Let me show you again, because I put it down too fast. You see this? I only got 6 hours and 44 minutes on my 70, and I'm about to go. I'm going to Memphis, and I'm finna head straight out to Henderson, Nevada. Now, according to the rules out there, I need a 34-hour reset, right or wrong? Wrong. I don't need a 34-hour reset. And unfortunately, you don't need a 34-hour reset at all. Unless you know how the rules work. Real quick, I'll try to explain this. Surprised this damn iPhone ain't cut off. Check it out. See this? On my 70, I got 6 hours and 44 minutes left, okay? One thing most people don't know about the 70-hour rule is, and I don't know why they don't know it, but they don't know it. If you go to your 8-day log, you go to your 8-day log, see up here, I pulled up 8 days. It's gonna show me how many all the hours I drove in the past 8 days. If you go to the last day, the very last day, day number 8, okay? Day number 8. Hey, my laws might be a little bit illegal. Don't judge me. I did my pre-trip. Just because I forgot to go on duty don't mean nothing. Now, it's the real world over here. Just saying. See, I did my pre-trip up here too. But anyways, you see this? On my drive line, I did 6 hours and 58. I did 6 hours and 58 minutes of driving. Like I said, I only do like 8 hours or less. Unless it calls for me to do more than 8 hours. Now that's 6 hours and 58 minutes. Guess what's gonna happen to that 70? My 70 hours. At midnight, I'm gonna pick up 6 hours and 58 minutes. So at 12 o'clock tonight, that 6 hours and 44 minutes left on my 70, it's gonna be about 12 hours. And that's how it works, okay? All you gotta do is go down to your last day, your 8th day, and whatever you drove for that day, you're gonna pick up at midnight. And you're gonna always keep constantly picking up hours. You ain't gonna never need no 34-hour reset. But you won't know that if you don't know the damn rules of the 70-hour. So that's how people can like stay out here for like 6 months without going home, and they don't like take a 34-hour reset. But I'm a new driver, so all this could be wrong now. This could always be wrong information.